Summer is finally coming to Call of Duty Black Ops 4 this week with the brand new Spectre Rising update that will officially kick off the Days of Summer event and introduce us to the second half of Operation Spectre Rising. And between the operational roadmap and the various teasers from Treyarch that we've seen throughout the past few days, our next major update here in Black Ops 4 is looking pretty solid if I do say so myself. We've got new content coming to multiplayer, some new seasonal updates coming to Blackouts, and a few surprises coming to Zombies as well. So the Spectre Rising Part 2 update is pretty much covering all major aspects of the game, and today we're breaking down the latest information we have regarding our next major update here in Black Ops 4. What's up guys, Zach or Immortal here, welcome back to the channel and thanks for stopping by. I'm just going to throw it out there right now. I have a ton of exciting stuff in the works right now that I am personally really pumped to share with you guys here in the coming days and weeks. So if you are new here and you like Call of Duty and want to join the little community we got going on here, feel free to hit that sub button and turn on your post notifications. That way you'll always know when a new video goes live. And of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know by dropping a like rating on it, as it would be much appreciated. Also, I am testing out some new microphone settings today, so feel free to let me know how it sounds down in the comments below. Now let's get into the newest major update for Black Ops 4 and what exactly we know it has in store for us as of right now. Now first and foremost, our next major update, aka the 1.18 title update, should be going live tomorrow around 10 AM Pacific Standard Time for at least Xbox and PS4, with PC to follow later on in the week. However, because of that PS4 exclusivity, some of the content we talk about here today will only be going live on PlayStation tomorrow and will not be coming to Xbox and PC until most likely June 11th. But there's also a chance that some of the content we see added in tomorrow also goes live simultaneously across all platforms, so just keep your eyes out regardless. Anyways, the 1.18 title update will officially be adding the Days of Summer event into Black Ops 4 tomorrow, which, as I mentioned, is kicking off the second half of Operation Spectre Rising. So while we do have a brand new event going on, and this event will be much larger than the other ones we've seen in the past, as far as our operation goes, we are still in Spectre Rising and will be until sometime in July when Operation number 5 goes live. That out of the way though, over the weekend, Treyarch actually released a few teasers pertaining to the Days of Summer event and the 1.18 title update in the form of some new profile pictures over on Twitter, which of course is a method of hinting at new updates that we've seen from them in the past. Our first initial profile picture update came in the form of this image here, featuring a grill, a cheeseburger, some balloons and other decorations, and a pack of Metro Brewery beer. So obviously this is alluding to some new seasonal objects and changes coming to the game, specifically on the Blackout map, because as you might have noticed, this image is actually located right at Raid or Estates on the Blackout map on the pool side of the area. And there is something awfully interesting about this image overall that personally I'm pretty excited about, I'm not gonna lie. And that is the fact that, at least to me, looking at this teaser image and then the physical spot in-game, the lighting appears to be very different, and in this teaser image, the sun does not seem to be casting off that dusk color tone anymore, and instead things appear to be much brighter and more summery, if you will. Of course, the current lighting aesthetic on the map is based around the spring map update that we got during the Shamrock and Awe event, so it only makes sense that with the Days of Summer event, we would see a more summer-based lighting aesthetic introduced into the game. So I would definitely expect to see a lighting change happen with the 1.18 title update, and based off of this teaser image, I would also expect to see some summer-themed items like balloons and grills, and who knows, maybe even throwable beach balls added to the game that could act like the basketballs we have now, except they're just more seasonal overall. Moving on though, we then got our second update teaser, this time focusing around zombies, as Treyarch updated their profile picture to this image here, which appears to show off what a lot of people are assuming is Perkaholic. Now, I have seen some mixed reactions to this from the community so far, and seeing as I'm not really a zombies guy and don't really follow the mode all that much, this personally doesn't really affect me too much, but for those of you zombies fans out there, let me know down in the comments below if this is an update you're actually excited about, or if it is a too little too late kind of thing at this point. Now this is a little post edit here, since apparently Treyarch just loves to drop news once I've already made my video. But anyways, a third new teaser was actually just revealed today, and it features this image here, a skateboard with the Black Ops 2 logo down it, which can really only mean one thing, right? Grind from Black Ops 2 is returning as a new multiplayer map. At least that's what pretty much everyone is assuming at this point, since the first teaser was all about Blackout and the second one was all about zombies. Technically, by process of elimination, this teaser is about multiplayer, and Grind from Black Ops 2 was a DLC multiplayer map. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your knee pads and helmets on because it looks like Grind from Black Ops 2 is coming back as a brand new map. Now, aside from teasers, we also know that with tomorrow's update, we're going to be getting a brand new Contraband stream update, which should theoretically add in 50 new tiers into the game to round out this operation's total tier count at 100. And while I have covered the new tiers a few times here before, briefly for anyone who might be new to the channel or at least new to the topic, within these 50 new tiers, we can expect to see a few standard things. That, of course, being specialist outfits, stickers, calling cards, gestures, hopefully some new camos unlike the first 50 tiers, and also some brand new DLC weapons, two of which we actually already know for sure are coming to the game, in the ballistic knife, which was first seen in the original Spectre Rising reveal trailer, and also the Mini 14 or Vendetta sniper rifle, which, believe it or not, has actually been in the game files prior to Operation Grand Heist ever even going live. So for you snipers out there, it is finally coming to the game at long last. On top of that, we also have the leaked S6 Stingray tactical rifle, which kind of presents an odd situation since we don't really know a whole lot about this weapon, aside from its name and its weapon category. So it could possibly be introduced with the new update tomorrow, or it could be something that we don't see until Operation 5 comes around later on in July. For that, really, we're just going to have to wait and see, but definitely keep your eyes out for a potential third DLC weapon in tomorrow's Contraband update too. And while we are on the topic of contraband and the black market in general, something that I do want to bring up briefly because I have seen a lot of comments about it lately is reserve content and the order in which you unlock it in certain situations. Now, shout out to O'Cools over on Reddit for bringing this to everyone's attention because in an email with Activision support, it was essentially confirmed that if you save up all of your reserves during an operation and then wait to open them in the next operation, you will still be able to earn new content out of them, but not until you have unlocked all of the older reserve content first. Now, this was previously unknown, and pretty much everyone out there, myself included here, assumed that there was no method to the madness when opening up reserves in a new operation. But I will have it noted that when I opened my 300-some reserves at the start of Operation Spectre Rising, I did not get a single new item from the Spectre Rising reserve content until I was roughly 200 cases in, which honestly I thought was kind of fishy at first, but really I just shrugged it off as bad luck. But knowing this now, it pretty much means you don't really have a reason to stockpile and save up reserves, unless of course you just want to do a massive opening all at once, or you have all of the current reserve content unlocked, and in that case you physically cannot open reserves, so you are forced to save them until new content becomes available. So with that said, from now until the end of Operation Spectre Rising, just know saving your reserves for Operation 5 doesn't really grant you any benefit when it comes to earning the new content. Continuing on though, outside of the black market, of course, spanning all three modes within Black Ops 4, we have the Spectre Rising roadmap, which so far is relatively incomplete, as really the only thing that we have had come to the game that's actually listed on the roadmap is a brand new bare bones mode over in multiplayer. Aside from that though, we still have CTF, Hacienda Twilight, and some other new modes on deck too, and that's just MP. In Blackout, we have Ground War, the attack helicopter vehicle, new weapons, and new equipment that'll all be coming tomorrow and over the course of the next few weeks. And over in Zombies, we have the Labors of Hercules Gauntlet, Gauntlet leaderboards, and hard mode gauntlets all listed and ready for release too, and seeing as we haven't seen any of those updates yet, those are now all essentially guaranteed for Part 2 of Spectre Rising, meaning tomorrow and the next few weeks as well are going to be packed with new content and updates all across the board. Lastly, one final thing I do want to note about the Days of Summer update isn't something that we'll necessarily see come to the game tomorrow, but rather sometime in the next few weeks. That being the June Twitch Prime Pack, which obviously is going to be coming out sometime in the month of June. Unfortunately, that is about as specific as that release date gets, but we do know that's coming up here shortly, and I'd assume since the Days of Summer events will likely be our biggest update this month, our June Twitch Prime Pack will probably have some summer theme to it in some way, shape, or form. And there you guys have it. From multiplayer to the black market to Blackout and Zombies, that is everything we can expect to see from the brand new Spectre Rising Part 2 update here in Black Ops 4. And with that being said, that is effectively going to wrap things up for today. It should be a pretty exciting few weeks for Black Ops 4 in general, with the 1.18 title update and the Days of Summer event going live. And of course, when it all does drop, I'll be covering all of the major changes and updates right here on the channel. So if you want to stay up to date with everything Black Ops 4 and Call of Duty related, feel free to hit that sub button and turn on your post notifications. That way you'll always know when I upload a new video. And as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know by dropping a like rating on it, as it is much appreciated and it does really help the channel grow. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.